One of the ways to bag an extra 2 victory points is to build the longest route. Nobody gets these 2 points at the beginning of the game because you need the route to be at least 5 segments long. It can be a combination of roads and bridges, although most commonly it is built with the majority of roads. Take a look at the top of our screen here. Let's zoom in on the red team. Hey, that's me. You can see that the initial placement of the village and city put them close together. That already gives you a leg up on longest route. Now, one of those villages has been reduced. It was a city, but that doesn't particularly matter for longest route. The dark red shows the roads that are already built. So what we're going to do is connect the 1 on the left with the 2 on the right. And by doing so, we will actually have a 4 segment route. That's already going to get us pretty close to where we want to be. Okay, now we don't have those 2 points yet because you can see we only have 4 segments long. 1, 2, 3, 4, but upon building our 5th segment, that will indeed give us longest route. Now notice you cannot build it over on the right side of the screen because it has to be 1 contiguous segment. Imagine getting in your car and driving, you have to be able to get to every segment without backtracking. So this little possible road on the right side is not going to work, but we can build on the left. And the only team that can really challenge us for longest road is probably that brown team. So let's go ahead and start building near brown just to try to impede brown's ability to get longest route later on, because you don't keep this forever. If my longest route is 5 segments long, if brown ever gets to 6, brown will actually take away the longest route. So you don't get these victory points forever. Note that if I'm the first to 5 and then brown gets to 5, I'm still safe. So the team in second place has to overtake the team that currently has the 2 victory points. Now, luckily, I have a lot of wood here and I should be able to trade 3 for 1 and build. Let's see if I can do it. Let's click here. And yep, we're going to trade 3 wood for 1 brick. Let's do that. And there we go. I got the longest route. And it also shows up on the right side of the screen. If you look to the right of my name, where it says LR5, that shows me I have the longest route. It is 5 segments long, and it tells all the other teammates what number they need to get to take it away. Now, here's a pro tip. You can actually mess with the other person's ability to get longest route. For example, take a look at Brown. In order for Brown to overtake me, Brown's probably going to want to connect his routes, and I don't really have a great way to infiltrate, but if I could somehow build a road in that number 8 box, it would actually mess up the ability for Brown to be able to connect. So part of this game and part of the strategy is not just building your longest route, but also maneuvering in such a way that you might be able to block out the other team. Brown could have actually tried to mess me up at the beginning, but you can see I built roads quickly before this one road north of the 10 block is able to get in my way. That was a big concern of mine. So there you go. Longest route, it's worth 2 points, but you might need to keep building and building. So sometimes it can take up a lot of resources, but it's definitely a way to get some of those needed victory points.